So Bobby Lights decides to throw an alter ego party, and for some odd reason, Miami Tip still can't let this Allen situation go. Is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beef for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little juice or whatever the case may be. And we are here discussing Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 8. I cannot remember the episode, y'all, so please forgive me. And it will be correct down in the description. However, we are on Love and Hip Hop, and we are discussing this week's episode. And it was a lot going on, and I have a few things that I want to say. Now, we've already been discussing what's going on with Michael Blackson and all his baby mamas, and I think they kind of gave that a rest for this week. And we're still over here on this Allen storyline between Miami Tip, what's the girl? Amara Dummy, Shay, and all these other girls. Apparently, Miami Tip and Hot Topic are going around saying that they believe that Amara and Shay are working together, or at least have worked together, to get Allen arrested. I'm over here saying I don't care who worked together to get Allen arrested. Allegedly, it was for SA. Lock him up. Life in prison. What is we over here arguing about? And I don't understand why Miami Tip is so vested or invested in this situation. Even her old man is telling her, girl, you gotta let it go. Because it's really giving obsessed at this point. And it seems like Hot Pockets, she just be looking for a reason to be messy. So look at her. She just here in the middle. She in the middle of the drama waiting for all the tea to unfold. Now, Bobby Lights did this alter ego party. And I don't know why Bobby Lights feel like him dressing as a woman is his alter ego. It is Bobby, okay? However, he throws this party and he does not invite Miami Tip, and they crash the party to confront Amara and Shay about what they believe to be the plot to bring down Allen. I don't know. So we got that going on. Then we also got Trick trying to help Pinky Doll do an album. And as we can see, the girl has no talent. We end up finding out she's sleeping with her manager. Stuff we really don't care about. And a few other things going on in this episode we will be discussing as the time goes by. But before we get into that, I need y'all to do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this week's episode. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll know when I upload and or go live, okay? So please, once you do those things, y'all already know what it's time to do after that. Grab your things, your liquor, your earbud, your za, whatever it is you need, and let's get right on into the episode, y'all. So now the episode opens up with Miami Tip doing a photo shoot, and at first I was like, for why? But then I realized the photographer is actually her son. She said he was there on vacation or whatever for the holiday, and he was doing some photography for her, and she's happy and excited for her son. And I'm saying, okay, good. Something for Miami to talk about, or at least Miami Tip to talk about, that doesn't have anything to do with Amara. You know what I mean? So she sits down with her old man, and he was just like, you know what, Tip? We've been together for 5 years, according to her. She said they ready to move in and get to the next level. Tip running around here talking about she want a child. Tip old as dirt. So I don't know how that's gonna go. But she can't even be excited about wanting a new family because she too busy throwing shade, talking about we gotta live together because I don't want it to be a situation like Amara and Allen because this, that, and the third. And I'm over here saying, girl, what? You sitting in front of your nigga face and all you can talk about is Amara and Allen? Even her old man was like, come on now. You need to get over this. You going too far. You was over obsessed with this stuff. All right, the girl have their stuff going on, but you going far, girl. You need to be focusing on us, and you can't even do that because you too busy mentioning them. And he's absolutely right. It's given, do you have anything else to talk about? I know what it is. Miami Tip is dragging this because this is all she has for a storyline. Without this storyline for Miami Tip, she is literally kicked off Love and Hip Hop Miami because literally nobody's checking for this little Oompa Loompa. So it is what it is. Hopefully she get it together, child. Let's move on. So now we move to the next scene. Pinky Doll is in the studio with Trick. Trick said he want to try to help her because he knows she want to have a music career. At this point in time, y'all giving anybody a music career. Trick just want to hit. Girl, please. But he in there talking to, what's this girl, Pinky Doll, telling her that he gonna help her, but she's gonna have to come through and work hard and this, that, and the third, because he really believe in her. Y'all making anybody an artist at this point in time. Trick called his partner in, Big D, to come help him on a project with Pinky Doll because for some odd reason they think that they can make money off her. I know they don't believe that she has any potential in music. The girl could barely talk. Come on now, let's really have the conversation, okay? So anyway, they in there, he say he happy to help my girl. And in between time, he brings up to Trick that he want Trick to come to his party because some dude named Kit, I don't know what his name was, Kip Johnson, that they used to know growing up in the hood. He done came back out, I guess he used to be with We The Best Music. And he kind of went away after working with DJ Khaled, and now he's back with a new sound. And basically, he wants Trick to come by and hear him to see what he thinks because he's thinking about working with him again from back in the day. Now, Trick agreed to do that. He said he ain't had no problem with him because he remembered him from back in the day. And while this is going on, Pinky Doll is in the booth trying to get her mind right, trying to learn how to rap, sing, talk. I don't know. That's what she was in there doing, sounding a mess. And look at Trick. Trick, I don't know who be signing you up for these projects. You getting too old for this. Your health ain't no good. Go lay down and tell Pinky Doll, get about them people's studio, playing with them people's studio time with them engineers and all of that. Ain't nobody got time to play with you or Big D or Pinky Doll. Let's move on. So now Joy meets up with Trina and they have a spa day, and Joy is catching Trina up on what all happened between her and her sister because she can't believe that her sister would sleep behind her and mess with her husband, even though it seemed like that's the type of stuff they did. So she over there downloading Trina on the last interaction she had with her sister, telling Trina that she had to pour water on her sister because her sister said, B, I slept with your husband and sent them back to you. She was like, I can't believe my sister could do this to me. And not only my sister, I can't believe Trick. And Trina was like, yeah, Trick ain't worth a dime. I remember when I used to smash him. He was dirty low down back then, girl. Then Joy tells Trina that after all of that went down, her sister Samantha went on the internet and tried to say reality TV was demonic. She said, but the sister was only saying that because she was mad because she got exposed on TV for sleeping with Joy's husband. I don't think we perceived it like that, or at least me, I can speak for myself. Joy, the perception I got was you and your sister used to tag team niggas back in the day, and Trick was one that y'all fell on and had a battle over. What I got from it is both of y'all nasty and trash. Not just one of y'all. At any rate, that's what Joy believes the reason why her sister's mad. She said she wrote all type of soliloquies and poems on the internet about how bad reality TV is, and she's done with her sister, and she got something for Trick ass too. Child, let's move on. So moving to the next scene, Amara little dummy is on her way to meet up with Bobby Light. She don't know where she going and why she meeting up with him. All she knows is that he wants to talk to her about something that she don't know. Now, she said she had been staying away from all of this drama with Miami Tip because Miami Tip is really obsessed with her and her baby father. She said, but she ain't have nothing to do with Alan getting arrested. She finally gets to the place, and it's Bobby Lights at a SEX store over there looking for clothes and stuff because he's throwing an alter ego party. He said his alter ego is some woman. Don't matter who it is. He said, and he throwing a party for everybody alter ego to pull up and pull over and pop out. Only in their alter egos, and he invited this girl Amara over there to help pick out something to wear. But while they doing that, they get to talking, and Amara was asking him who all was coming to the party, and he said, well, I did invite everybody, but I thought about it, since all of the stuff going down between Miami Tip and you and Hot Topic and her being messy, I decided not to invite them to the party and just kind of make sure that they don't be there so we can have a good time. According to Bobby, he said he already have his own issues with Hot Pocket. He said her and him always getting into it because she's just uber messy. And then he tired of Miami Tip for no reason anyway. So he just adding her to it. Now, this works perfectly for Amara because she says she feels like Miami Tip is obsessed with her baby daddy. And I think she is a little bit too. I think she just needs a storyline. Bobby Light said he will be putting up no trespassing signs to make sure that Miami Tip and Hot Pocket do not get into his establishment. He said because this is going to be a night full of fun and eventful memories and people coming in their alter egos to have fun. He did say he invited Gael, even though you know Amara have her issues with Gael. He said he did invite her and other people. He said, but hopefully she come as heaven instead of Gael, child. Let's move on. Now we move to the next scene, Trick and his son and everybody pulling up to Big D birthday party because remember Big D want everybody to pull up, number one, because it's birthday, but number two, because they want him to see old boy, Big Kent, or whatever his name is, and that's him, Kip Johnson, look like he casket sharp, cemetery ready. Yes, that's him. Now this the boy who used to be with DJ Khaled, but apparently he had a near-death experience, I think palsy or something, and it made him spiritual, and according to him, he now brings his grandma on stage in the candle and burn her on stage, and he got a different sound and a different swag, and this is all from the spiritual journey that he went on due to his unfortunate health diagnosis. Yeah, he a different cat. Very different. And honestly, a lot of people may not understand him off rip, but I like him. I think he gonna do well. At least that's what I think. That's not what Trick think. Trick want old school Kent back. The nigga who was making the beats with DJ Khaled, helping that colonizer act like he was one of the people inside of the hood, you know, doing all types of things of that nature. But Trick ain't feeling this. Trick think he looks and sounds an MESS. He even telling Big D, I don't even know why you got me around here with all of this. That nigga look a mess. He sound a mess. This ain't gonna work. This is basically what he telling Big D. And Big D was like, let me talk to him and see, you know, feel him out. See where he gonna go with this look. Because maybe it'll take him somewhere. Ciao. While that's going on, Joy is over there with Trina and them, and she spots Trick in the corner, and she decides that now is the best time for her to pull Trick on the side and confront him, because the last time she seen him, she had to pour water on him when she found out he was meeting up with her sister Samantha. So she spots him from across the room and tell him, get your ugly ass up and walk outside. We need to have a conversation. And when I tell you she was mad, she was mad. Trick was sitting there looking crazy, and I said, Trick, just go outside, bro. So Trick goes outside, the cameras follow, and she goes in. Now, this is where she lost me. Because at first it started off her talking about, how dare you go behind my back with my sister, and now I make it look like it's bad on me, and it's my reputation. Then she went into a whole other diatribe, and I started getting lost about why she was mad. All I know is she started going off on Trick talking about I'ma own Sunday's Bistro restaurant, whatever the hell that is. Trick be around there snotting and crying over. But she said she gonna own that because she gonna sue him and show him. Trick looking like, girl, what done happened? I'm confused, don't know what done happened. How did we go from her and her sister sharing a nigga to her suing Trick for the restaurant? I don't know. To be completely honest, it looks like Trick don't know neither. I don't think anybody knows. At any rate, this is where we at, and she just storms off on Trick, and Trick was just like, girl, all right, girl. Let's move on. So now moving on, Pinky Doll is back with her manager, the dude who was on Love and Hip Hop, one of them other ones, and he got her practicing for a video game that literally nobody's going to play. At any rate, she's over there talking about how excited she is about her new brand and her new career moving forward. They give anybody careers. And also about her music that she needs to tell her manager she been working with Trick on. She said, because the manager been around here worried about video games and things. So she sit down with him. He's super excited because he said he put buku money behind her and he ready for her to go to the next level. But what the next level look like to him, I don't know what that is, because this is kind of weird. But she goes to talk to him, and he's telling her, I'm excited for you. The video game is almost done. We got so much we got to do, and it's about to be lit. You going to be turned up. It's about to be your time. She takes this time to tell him that she worked with Trick on music. Now, this makes her manager mad because, number one, you're my client, and you're supposed to tell me that you're working with other people. And number two, why is you working with other people? That's how the boy feels. But she's looking at him like, nigga, you been over here having me play video games and stuff. I'm trying to move forward with the music. Now, let's be real. This boy know good and well that girl ain't gonna do well in no music. Even if Trick can make a miracle and make a song for this girl, that's about as far as it gonna go. Pinky Doll's time is up, y'all. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's over for Pinky Doll. She need to go back to TikTok and finish eating hamburgers and hot dogs, girl. It's a wrap. So now her and the boy getting into it because she telling the boy, you're just mad because I have someone who believes in me. And I'm over here saying, girl, Trick don't believe in you, girl. Producers told him to come do that. Huh? So now they getting into it. The boy tells her that she's not a good client. He told her that she stabbed him in the back by going behind his back to work with other people. It don't matter if his trick is wrong. And this is where we find out the most useless information that I don't think any of us believe anyway. But at any rate, we find out here, Pinky Doll was really smashing on this nigga. And the reason they getting into it is because she feel like she giving him cooch, but for some odd reason, he not giving her a career in return. I don't know why she thought her cooch was going to gift her a career, but either way, if she did think it, she was giving it to the wrong suitor. Because girl, what? Now you done got into it with this nigga talking about, oh, everything happens. The reason why a woman goes bad, they have the problem is because of the nigga. And I hate when foreigners try to use the N-word. It sounds so weird and so like awkward. But her and him getting into it, and we find out that that really was what it was. And according to him, yeah, he was smashing on her, but it wasn't that deep. The only person it was deep to was Pinky Doll. And now here she go getting into it with the last nigga that may or may not have had something for her, because she have a better chance of being successful on that video game than whatever she was trying to do in the doggone studio. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, Pinky Doll, we'll see how this goes. Let's move on. So now Big D is on his way to meet up with Kip Johnson, Big Gip. I don't know his name. He on his way to meet up with him because he wants to talk to him about his new look, because he want to help him out with the music, but he said the new look is kind of scaring people with the candle with the grandma in it and all of that. So he sits down with Pimp and Ken, and Pimp and Ken was talking about, yeah, you like the new threads? I got a perm, I got a silk press. I went through my spiritual journey and came out like this, and I'm ready to hit the streets running. What you think, my nigga? What's up? And Big D looked at that nigga and said, boy, you look so bad. Girl, when he looked at him and told him that, I lost it, because you do look bad, sir. But you know what? I like that he looks bad because he looks different. Everybody in 2025 looks alike, and I think we need something different. But Big D says that's not the truth. He said the children ain't gonna want him. They gonna think he crazy. He said Skip, Kip, Big Gip, whatever his name is gonna scare everybody when he get on stage burning a candle talking about that's his grandma and all of that. And he need to dial it back and tone it down. But Big Gip said no. Big Gip said he outside, this him, he ain't changing. Now this made Big D feel some type of way, and he stormed out the studio and said this nigga is a lost cause. I don't know. I think he might come in on some goody mob type stuff. Who knows, child? Let's move on. So now we move on to the final scene, and it is the day of Bobby Lights' alter ego party. As you can see, he is dressed up. What's he said? The girl named Vanity? That's Bobby Lights' alter ego, child, but it's Bobby Lights. You get it? So he's all excited about the party, and in comes Amara. La damn, bitch, you look good. I ain't gonna lie. I call Amara La Dummy all the time, but that bitch look cold. Do you hear me? Coming in talking about, hey, hello, everybody. My name is Chocolati. Girl, if you don't go lay down, oh, get back up. You look too good. Shout out to Amara, girl. And look at Shay. Now, don't get me wrong. Shay don't look bad. Shay never really looks bad. It's just something about the way Shay wears her hair that don't fit her face. I don't know. Shay just be looking... I don't know. She claims she was a mistress or a wife or something. She say she want to be a wife in the future, so she plan to have her alter ego as be a wife. Girl, go find your baby daddy. Is he back with that lady? After you return that lady's Tesla, did you rent, lease, or buy your Tesla? I have so many questions. Now, while this is going on, Bobby Lights made sure to let the security and everybody know not to let Miami Tip and Hot Pockets into the event. He got big old signs saying no trespassing with crazy looking pictures of Hot Pocket and doggone Miami Tip. Now, he's talking to Amara, assuring her that everything's going to be good tonight. He said, I got all these posters hang all over the building. My security knows not to let these girls in. We're going to have a great time tonight. Let your hair down, Miss Chocolati, and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. And Amara was like, oh my God, Bobby Lights, thank you so much. You just have no idea. Like, you really don't. Like, I've been trying to live with my girls and Alan, and for her to say, Miami Tip, to say things like that about me, think that I would do something to my girl's father, the father of my kids. That's just ridiculous. And look at, And look at Shay. Yeah, because that's just dumb. I mean, why would I have something to do with that? Nah, Shay, you know, your brother is very sensitive, and it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Part of me don't believe the plot, but who knows? Okay. And according to Shay, she said she already don't deal with Miami Tip because Miami Tip is miserable. She said she already don't deal with Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets been miserable. And she don't understand why these hoes can't keep her name out her mouth. She said she don't have nothing to do with what happened with Alan. She don't have nothing to do with what happened with what's going on with Amara. And they need to leave her alone. Okay? So now the show starts. Bobby Lights gets to the front of the congregation to welcome everybody to the alter ego party. He's so happy everybody is there. He's thinking everything is going to go off without a hitch because he got all his signs up outside, right? Or at least that's what he think. We also have Gael walking into the door. According to Gael, she didn't have to come dressed as nobody else because she said since she's been heaven, all she have to do is flip back to Gael for the alter ego party. And the Gael is messy and hood and will take your man. So y'all please hide y'all niggas at this party, okay? So now Gael comes in and goes straight to being messy. She goes straight to Joy and was like, oh, hey, girl, I met your sister. And Joy was like, how the hell you met my sister? And Gael was like, oh, yeah, we had a little retreat luncheon thing. And your sister came and told us how you took her man and married him and whatnot. Is that true? And look at Joy. You know that sent Joy over the top because Joy was sitting up there already saying her sister came behind her. Girl, y'all went behind each other, Joy. But Joy said none of that is true. Joy said her sister is evil. Trick is evil. She got a cake baked for both of them. And both of them played behind her back. And she is not that type of girl. And don't appreciate her sister Samantha coming on this internet telling y'all that she that type of girl. Joy said she's a good, clean girl. And while all that's going on, guess who's walking in? Miami Tip and Hot Pockets. And as soon as they walk up to the venue, which looks like a cafeteria side, I don't know. Soon as they walk up to the venue, they notice these flyers on the wall. And they're like, girl, what is going on? Why they have all these big ass flyers? So they get a little closer and they realize it's their picture. So Miami Tip and Hot Pockets start the windmilling and going off like, I know Bobby Lights ain't out here playing with me, talking about we not invited and no trespassing and all that. And they trying to get in through security, and security like, look, I can't let y'all in here. But Miami Tip and them not trying to hear none of that because they feel played for real, for real. They say that they should be at the party more than anybody because everybody else in that bitch is fake. They the realest ones coming to the party. And I'm saying, Miami Tip, please. You look like a Oompa Loompa alien, girl. Go lay, please. So they finally break their way into the party, girl. I don't know who told them about a back door entrance or whatever, but they come through the back door while Bobby Lights is on stage giving his alter ego commentary. And the moment he sees them, he's startled. He can't believe that they got bad security. He over there saying, where's my security? I thought I told them not to let them in. Well, too late, nigga. They already in there. So Miami Tip goes straight at Bobby Lights and tells him, you a fake ass nigga. Don't ever try to put my picture up on there talking about no trespassing. I'm the realest one here. Y'all just don't want it to be out there that Amara done got her baby daddy arrested and whatnot. That's why I'm here. And Bobby Lights was like, see, this why I did not want to invite you or Hot Pocket. And he said, Hot Pocket, I still owe you from when you threw that water on me. So you already know you don't belong in here. He said, but Miami Tip, y'all is just messy and tied and through. And people didn't want to have to deal with that. We just wanted to laugh and have fun in our alter egos, you know, ride a few ski slopes or whatever. Now, while all of this is going on, Amara is over there in the corner peeking and looking, trying to make sure nobody don't say nothing about her, but you already know they was going to mention you. Soon as Miami Tip said something, Amara was like, girl, look, I don't know nothing about what you talking about. You trying to make it seem like I would do something like that to the father of my kids, and I wouldn't. According to Miami Tip, she said she speaks to the girl who is Alan's wife. She said her and the girl is friends. Y'all use that word so loosely. But she said her and the girl is friends. She said, and her and that girl have spoken, and Amara done paid for Alan and all types of stuff. And she's a phony and a fake and a slut and a freak. And she believes that her and Shay got together to work together to get Alan arrested because he wanted to go back to his wife. And that's what Hot Pocket jumped in and say. And honestly, I don't think that they work together, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that they got Alan arrested. I know it's a lot of coincidences with Amara being at the airport when he got arrested, but I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I just don't think so. I think Alan just got caught. As he should get caught, because the SA allegations was enough for him to go to prison. Like, what part of this y'all don't understand? I don't know. And Bobby Light's going back and forth with these girls for why? Get security to get Oompa Loompa and alien Oompa Loompa up out of there. That's all. So now security comes and get in between Amara and Miami Tip and all of them because they damn near about to come to blows. And they are trying to escort Miami Tip and Hot Pockets out the door. Baby, Bobby Light said, y'all gotta go. Party is over. But they don't want to hear it. Amara and Shay is over there going back and forth with these girls, telling them that they lame and they stupid. And Amara said that they just jealous and obsessed with her and her baby daddy. And she would never do things like this, that, and the third. Girl, bye. Miami Tip, like I say, this must be your last season and you know it. This is why you are dragging this Allen storyline down to the ground. There's no reason for you to go befriend that man's wife. There's no reason for any of this to go on. There's not even a reason for you to even be talking about this. Shouldn't you be having things to talk about in your own life? You should be telling us about your new nigga. Why are you on here worried about Amara? Like, for real. It's very obsessive, very weird, and very desperate, if you ask me. But at any rate, they got her in Hot Pockets and was dragging them heifers up out the door as they should. Arrivederci, little Oompa Loompa. Bye. Now, while all that's going on, Gael decide that since she back in her old alter ego Gael, she can go outside and continue to be messy to spill the tea and get tea on what all been going on and get these hoes to going at it and fighting and all of that. So they get outside and Joy wants to ask the question that we all have to Miami Tip. How in the hell did you get involved in this? And according to Miami Tip, she was trying to be a friend and help Amara and show how stupid she looked. Ain't nobody needing you to be no mirror for nobody. I know you dress like one, but nobody needs Miami Tip to be a mirror for nobody. She should be a mirror for herself. And according to her and Hot Pockets, or at least according to Joy, she said they don't be lying, so she believe them. Joy, go lay. Please, Joy. So then Joy flips it around and says that she already have a bone to pick with Shay. And not only do she have a bone to pick with Shay, that somebody that she used to know, or that we all used to know, have a bone to pick with Shay. And that's the girl Boots. Let's get Boots on here. Y'all might remember Boots from Flavor of Love and Charm School and all that stuff. Her and Shay, who used to be Bucky on Flavor of Love, they had a back and forth beef for a while. It was crazy. I used to get them mixed up, to be completely honest. Either way, they must be introducing her to the love and hip hop sphere, because now she's going to come on to confront Shay about some other stuff, and she's going to come on through Joy. So Bucky beat up with Boots, and y'all gonna battle it out on Love and Hip Hop, I guess, at least. Welcome back, Boots. So yeah, Joy said she got a few bones to pick with Shay, and Boots is coming to do that. So I think this is gonna be interesting. I haven't seen Boots in like 30 years on reality TV, but we'll see how it goes. And Joy, you need to be worried about if your sister Samantha gonna pop you up in the back of your head. That's what you need to be worried about, other than Shay. But that was the end of the episode. What do you guys think about this? I don't know. It wasn't a long, crazy episode. It was just enough to kind of jolt right quick. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms, and I will catch y'all hoes on the next one, girl. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.